All right, Likutei Halachos. Hilchos Kriyat Shma Halacha Dal, we go with Seif Zayin. This corresponds to the fact that a person has to go through the Emunah, and when a person goes through Emunah, which is Kriyat Shma, he is Mekabel, the Eses the Tzadikim properly. That's the time of learning the Shma. שצריכים לקרוא קריאת שמע בו, אינו סודאי, but you have to read קריאת שמע דווקא on time. בזמן קריאת שמע של לילה, the time that is fit to learning קריאת שמע at night, הוא כל הלילה, it's the entire night, all night long. However, זמן קריאת שמע של יום, but reading שמע of the day, הוא רק עד 3 שעות, only 3 hours. You know, each day it changes. כסיב יוצר אור ובורא חושך, it says, הקדוש ברוך הוא, is יוצר אור, now, Yotzer talks about the Olam Yetzira, right? Boira talks about the Olam Bria, which is higher, because creation denotes from nothing to something. Yetzira, which is the world of formation, means you take something which already is, and you form it. So Bria is above. So the Or, the light, is in Yetzira. The Choshech is in Bria. In other words, the Choshech was created from nothing. The light only had to be formed, but the darkness had to be created. Let's just keep it in mind. It says in the Kavanas Arizal, Sheyetzira Nikra Oyer, the Oyer Yetzir is called the light. Uvria, Shelamala Yoser, Bria, which is higher than Yetzira, Uprinas Choshech. Why is it called Choshech? What is Oymeka Musa? When something is totally beyond you, or totally beyond me. I say, I don't know, applied physics, man, computer science. It's total darkness. It's like, it's so deep, so beyond my kalim, I perceive it as total darkness. Since Bria is higher, we have no perception of what goes on there. Bria is called darkness by us. Because it creates darkness. But formation, this is more attainable. The creator of light, the former of light. And when it is not possible to attain the light, the light is still fisted like an energy inside the atom. It's totally closed. You have to split it for the energy to be revealed. The light is totally, has komitz v'sosim, fisted and shut. We don't have any grasp in it. When the light comes down, and is being formed, this is when the light is observable. And this Indian, that particular Indian that we spoke about, the fisting and the expansion, the expounding. The light which is above is closed up and fisted. However, down, it's formed, it's observable. This process of first it's closed and fisted, then it opens up. It happens in all the realms, in all the madregas. Because the light of the madrega, which on the higher madrega, at any given time, you take, a very, learned person, very deep person. So what he knows, And what he says, what he understands compared to us, is like darkness. We don't have a key how to perceive it. So when he explains it to me, it's like what's in his mind is Krias Choshech. He explains to me, according to my kelim, it's Krias Or. Okay? Now, when I go and I explain to somebody else, what I understand is Krias Choshech. What I explain to him is Krias Or. What he will go afterwards and explain to somebody else. So he's Krias Choshech, and what he explains later is Krias Or. It's because he's much more than the one who, So all the time, every Bechina, the upper one is Krias Choshech, and it gives out two Bechinas Or. That's the way it always is. When it is time to bring about the light from that world in the Madrega of above to the Olam Madrega of below, so you have to form it in accordance to the world, to the world under it. Because the light, the way it is in the upper realm, is totally closed off, and there's no kelim to contain it. Even though that over there in its place in the upper world, over there it's already understood. You understand it fully, but the one is supposed to learn it from you, it's still considered totally choshech. As because that's why Bria, when compared to Yitzira, is a bechina of choshech. Because we have no capacity to perceive and to fathom the light which is there. That light is like totally fisted and closed vis-a-vis the Yitzira. The actual darkness of the night. It's really a manifestation of that darkness, of that concept. The light which is not unfathomable. This is totally fisted and totally closed. Because on the darkness of night, the creator of darkness. This is where the choshech, the darkness, emanates from. The light comes before the day. According to the order of creation. It said, at first it was night, then it was day, one day, second day before that. That's why when the night comes in, when the light and the bounty that belongs to the coming day, to the oncoming day, starts to come down, starts to trickle down, starts to manifest itself. As the light is still without a form. It's undifferentiated. It has to be differentiated and to be, formed and explained and expounded in this world. That's why it is still impossible to receive it and to see it. This is about the concept of darkness. That's the actual darkness comes from that. Because in the time, this is when the Merchim come in. This you can observe, you can understand, you can absorb, you can digest, and you can make it part of you. So the Knisas HaMoichin, the entering, the consumption of the intellect, of the mentalities, of the Moichin, it's during the day. This is when you perceive it. Then the light is already formed, in the form of the light that belongs to this world. This is the thing that makes the day light.
To darkness.
Yeah, it comes from the darkness, and when that light, the light which is within the darkness, is expounded This is what the light of the world is. This is what lights up the world. Nimtza shecheskas halayla, the darkness of the night, is still b'fchinas kodem hatzir shel ha'or. This is still before the formation of the light. Shezol b'fchinas kometz v'sasin. This is fisted, unfathomable, undifferentiated. V'al ken zman kriyat shma shel halayla kol halayla. That's why the time of learning Kriyas by night is all night long. Ki'ika kriyat shma, because the main purpose of Kriyat Shma, or the second Klei HaMoichin, is to fix the Klei HaMoichin, the mental faculties, in order to form the light, so it should be for bracha, it should be for a blessing. This comes about all night long. Because all night long, we have to form the light, so it should be a bracha. At night, the light is still without form. Without the form that belongs below. But however, during the day, at daytime, the only time Kriyas Shma is when the day begins. When the day only starts. Rabbi Yeshua holds that until the nights is not Kriyas Shma. Afterwards, it's too late. Chachomim says it's a little bit more. The only time of laying Kriyas Shma of the day is when the light comes in. When the light comes in, it starts to form. Because it's the last chance, last go. The train is going. The last chance, this is the final tikkun of the light, so it comes in with b'chinas bracha. That's why in the day, in the morning, it's the last, like when a blacksmith, makes the tool, it's already formed. The last, bang with the hammer, with the hammer, just to finish it, just to finish this is Kriyat Shma of the day, But afterwards, when the light of the day is already come down fully, after 3 hours, the day is already, lighting, completely. It's not a time of Kriyat Shma at all. Because the light is already formed, whatever was, the way it was done, that's it. You touched it, that's it. You touch it, you bought it. That's why, by then, Kriyat Shma, the time of Kriyat Shma is already over. Because the main purpose of learning Shma is before, the light finishes to come down and form downstairs by us. Shezeu kol halayla, all night long. She'az b'chinas choshech, then it's still in the level of choshech. She'nimshach b'chinas kometz v'sasim, that it comes from the principle of being totally closed and undifferentiated and unfathomable. Mikodem hatzir, before the formation. That's and same thing. When the day comes in. That's when the day starts to shine. But since still the light of the day is still not totally finished. You see, with your own eyes that the light of the day is increasing for a few hours during the day until it becomes fully light. First it's not so light, it's not so bright, but it takes a few hours and then it becomes really bright. It says, it is said, and the way of tzaddikim, that the same way, the way of tzaddikim is that in the beginning it's just a little bit, and it becomes more and more and more until midday, that the sun is totally shining. All these hours, these 3 hours, שהם זמן קריאת שמע, אז עדיין האור של יום הולך ומצטייר ומצטייר. During these 3 hours, the light of the day is still coming down and still formed and still getting, whipping into shape. Okay, now is Zman Kriyat Shema. Then this is why then is the time of learning Kriyat Shema. אבל אחר כך שכבר נגמר להצטייר למטה, when the light is already fully formed by us, כבר עבר זמן קריאת שמע. Then the time of Kriyat Shema is already over, כי מה ידעה והה וכנ"ל, because the way you did it, it's done, finished. You can't change it, it's congealed, it's like a cement, it's already hardened, that's it, that's the light of the day. For good and for better.